Mag-plan bitaw kog Descent of Avernus na campaign pero future na. Pero murag dark ra kaayo na game. Okay ra sa
Magano,
imong hakan Descent of Avernus.
oh, magano ko
Depressed.
mag-gunslinger ko na babae
Uy,
na
na si
blue.
Army! Hi,
Oh my gosh,
Arm.
he's alive! Maganda
Professor
siya.
is alive! He is alive.
Eccentric vision from hell.
He's just in hell. I mean in purgatory or whatever wherever he is.
Hello. Morning. Balik ako ng manager ko.
Hi, Arbs. We miss you. Hello, everyone. We're back. So we are the NerdHerd. We're a group of friends from Medschool, and we're playing D&D just to relieve our stress in life. And we will continue with our Curse of Strahd 5th edition campaign. So for today, this is episode 18. I will be your dungeon master. I'm Carl Andrew Mison. You can call me Drew for short. I'm the usual party death cleric, but I am the dungeon master for this game. So for my players, we will be having 5 players today. I will be controlling one. Ozzy will be controlling Maki. And so, total of 5. So let's begin with introductions. Ali, can you introduce your character since you've been away for a while now? So introduce your character, your level, and your class. Go.
I'm Ali. I'm a Dragonborn Paladin. I'm currently level 6. For my character, he was he was sort of turned into a slave and transported around 100 years into a different time. Currently, he seeks answers and tries to help people along the way.
So just a recap, the professor was trying to help you by studying the teleportation book that he got from Vallaki, from the mayor's house. So while doing that, he he planned to teleport away from Barovia. That led him to be sucked inside the skull because he broke his agreement with his patron as to bringing the patron out of Barovia. So currently, your character is bringing
The book.
your character is
That
bringing
skull.
the skull of the professor, the skull of Professor to Vallaki to show to um, Father Father Lucian. Okay, so let's move on to Ozzy. Can you introduce yourself and Maki as well?
Hello, I am Hakan. I will control 2 player characters. So first is Ozzy, my first D&D character ever. And he's, just a jolly good fellow, searching for his love. And next, Maki. I'm Maki. I'm just really gung-ho. I'd like to punch stuff. I'm very troubled. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a monk, a level 6 monk. And yeah, before Tanuki, I'll just introduce the character that I'll be controlling today. So I'll be controlling Nasty. The player character is Josh, so she's our usual also player who is playing as a Dampier, level 6 Dampier rogue trickster. So she can't be here today because of work, but she already gave me specific instructions as to what will ensue in the game. Okay, so for Tanuki's already there. Tanuki, can you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm EJ. My character's name is Tanuki. I'm a blood hunter and beside shifter. I'm level 5.
Level 6.
I level 6 galing.
Share mo
Yeah,
dapat
level
sa
6 Ghost Slayer.
Papa tungkol
So, so before we begin, I would like to give a
sa
short recap of what happened last episode. So basically, last episode, the party partied with the Vistani after the well-deserved defeat of the lake monster. Also for returning Arabelle back to her father Luvash, who is the one half leader of the Vistani enclave on the south of Vallaki. So that night, the professor was trying to study the teleportation book that they got from the Vallaki mansion. He tried to teleport away from Barovia, which led to his current predicament of being trapped inside the skull. Samuel, being very kind, Samuel, being very concerned about the matter, he decided to bring the skull of Professor back to Father Petrovich in Vallaki, and he told the party that he will catch up to the Van Richten's tower. So the party parts, and that one half of the party goes towards Wizard of Wines to the west. So as they travel with their new carriage, which is a two-story carriage that they got from the Vistanis, they find a roadblock in the middle. So it is a big log. Um, there they were confronted by a very handsome man with the name of Escher. He introduced himself as Escher, who apparently is one of Strahd's consorts. So he was actually sent by Strahd to remind the party that that they have been invited to Ravenloft to have dinner, and he also noticed Nasty with them. So Athnascha, which is one of the player characters. So he mentioned to the party that he asked the party if what she's doing there, and then they miss her, and then which led to the question if Nasty was actually evil. So Nasty told the party that she does not recognize the man. So right when Escher left the party, they were confronted by a couple of blights and druids that started to come out of the woodwork. So during they had a battle, and in the middle of the battle, they were helped by a mysterious figure who is a raven folk. He turned into a man right after the battle. He introduced himself as Adrian Martikov. Apparently, he is Ulrich Martikov's younger brother, and along with two younger children. So one is Elvir Martikov, which is the youngest son of Damian Martikov, and another child, which is his nephew, the son of his sister. So apparently they have been fleeing from Wizard of Wines because Wizard of Wines has been attacked by druids. And he told the party that his father was held captive, and he was planning to go back to Vallaki to ask for help from his brother, Ulrich. And then Ozzy told him that they were actually the reinforcements that Ulrich sent. So he decided to go with the party because he will help the party get rid of the druids in Wizard of Wines. So after that, the only problem is he was bringing two kids with him, so he was looking for another place where he could bring the children to safety. So the party decided to go to where did you go? To the Van Richten's tower instead, in order to um, at least house the children while Adrian and the rest of the party will try to rid the place from the druids. So they made their way to Van Richten's tower, and as they reached that place, they were encountered by a number of traps. There was a series of traps that they had to face, but yeah, they were successful as to facing it. So they were able to go up to the fourth floor of the tower to leave the children. So when they arrived there, Maki removed a piece of cloth from the wall, unveiling a map, unveiling a conspiracy map on the wall. So on the wall,
Then, imong punch
they
kay
see a number
D6.
of pictures that came from paintings. So along with those pictures is Athnascha's photo. So because of that, Ozzy raises his sword towards Nasty, and confronting her what her real deal is. Yeah, that's where we'll begin our story. So Ozzy, what did you tell Nasty right as you saw the picture of Nasty on the wall? So I like to show, by the way, the picture of the wall. So this is the conspiracy map.
Ako?
Yeah, so what last game you raised your sword towards Nasty.
Kasi, okay. I'm going to be the asshole here and ask you. We've all been thinking this. You're a little weird. I mean, that's okay. But with everything that's happened, I think we deserve the truth. Who are you? How are you related to Strahd? And what is your purpose here?
Nasty just
Can I interrupt?
Yo.
As I see Ozzy confronting Nasty, and I see
not
where I'm not in the room.
you haven't reached this place yet. You're not in the
Sige, sige.
Gatol pa nimo ang ulo ni Arvin.
I'm going to skip back to you
Okay.
right now.
Okay,
So
okay.
Nasty's like she's just going to lower her weapon. She's gonna be like, wait, let me show you that you can trust me. She was like, calm your tits. As what I said before, Strahd is dead to me. Right after the death of my father, he's already considered as dead to me. And actually, I had some lapses with my memory, but don't worry about my allegiance. After I met you guys, I'm actually born again. So that's what Nasty says. She's just going to let me show you. I'll just put all my stuff here. She lowered all her weapons and she just lays down the bed behind her.
I ask her, what are you doing here? What do you mean you have lapses in your memory?
I don't know. I just don't remember things. But all I know is I hate Strahd's guts because he killed my father. That's it.
Who was your father? Is your father not Strahd?
He's not the father that I remember. My father was human.
How do you know Strahd?
That's the problem. I don't remember. But apparently, with the wall that you see right now, I'm connected to him somehow.
Do I understand? Can I make an intelligence roll to understand on say pasabot sa conspiracy board
Yeah, you can.
what I'm trying to say?
By the way, would you like to insight check, Nasty?
Later siguro.
Okay. Before you investigate, I would like to go back to Samuel first. So anyway, Samuel went straight to Vallaki. You were able to borrow a horse from the Vistanis. Well, actually, they gave their horse to you. You rode the horse back to Vallaki with Professor's skull in tow. The skull, when you look at the skull, it's actually like it's warm and
Chappy.
something. Yeah,
Chappy.
the eye sockets looks like it's burnt.
Chappy.
So anyway, Father Petrovich welcomes you back inside the chapel, and he's like, "Oh, welcome, my child. What's your problem?" You show him the skull, and the father brings it to the altar and start to concentrate in prayer, to the Dawn Father. Um, would you like to join him, Samuel?
Yes, I
Make a religion
silently also pray to the God, Dawn Father.
make a religion check with
Also,
advantage.
would like to join RB. Would you like to join him?
Okay. Oh, the same 13 plus plus 13 plus something.
Okay.
Wait lang.
Okay, I also rolled for Father.
Religion. Proficient 3 intelligence. 16.
16 total.
Hmm.
Okay, so Father Petrovich places the
Maxi,
skull in front of the altar. He
Okay.
prays over it
Hold at one
and
sword.
he concentrates in prayer. And as his eyes open, he tells you, basically, your professor is trapped inside this skull. He will need to honor the agreement that he did to the demon.
Just saying,
Right.
she doesn't really know how she's connected.
You
to
will need to honor the agreement and bring the skull out of Barovia
Strahd.
so that he gets a chance to be saved. Or else, leaving the skull here will doom his soul, and he will be trapped in this realm forever.
Father, is there a sort of time limit that we must accomplish the task of bringing the skull out of Barovia?
For now, your friend is in purgatory. It doesn't seem like he is in pain right now. The best bet is to bring this skull back to Baldur. In Baldur's Gate.
So we can bring it anytime, not right, Father? We're not under any specific time, like within 1 year or 2 years that we must bring it outside.
I don't really know, but as of the moment, I just know that your friend is safe and is not in pain. He's just trapped inside the skull with a demon.
And their agreement is just to bring the skull out of Barovia, right?
His previous, based on your memory, I don't think the professor shared it to you what their agreement is. But you just know that the professor made an agreement with this demon and somehow he broke their terms. That's why he was punished.
Is this a skull magical? Can we just put this in the bag, in our bags? It won't blast something. It won't somehow spontaneously burst into flames.
I guess you could just put it in the bag of holding if you want. Are you asking the father?
Yeah. Is this
Well,
cursed?
it is magical, so I guess you can place it inside if you want.
Okay. So
Samuel, ano lang, like recap lang, like last episode, actually the doll that you've been holding since the town of Barovia, it climbed out of your bag.
Oh no, I recall.
Ah, it spoke. So you placed it back in the bag as well.
Oh, sige,
Down huli kay si
I will
Greg.
give thanks to Father for the information that he gave, and then I will put
Ngayon mo
the
ko,
skull back in the bag, and then
ay ganito balik mo.
I'll try to remember to share to my companions what I've learned from Father.
Okay.
Before ito magka-picture-picture.
Remember, my child, what we talked about. Kindly, if you're going to Ravenloft, please bring the locket of my ancestor.
Yes, Father, I will try to remember that amongst the list of requests that we have right now.
Just bring it to Crest. If you
Yes,
can.
okay.
Sassy
Locket.
Okay, so you venture forth back to where they were heading. As far as you know, they were heading towards Wizard of Wines. But can you make a survival roll with advantage for me, knowing that you have general direction of where they're heading?
13 survival.
If you want animal handling as well, you can use it because you have a horse with you.
Both I'm not proficient. 13 flat. 13 plus 14.
14.
14.
It took you around 3 hours to travel. At this point, you are quite hungry and tired, but it's still after lunch, so you haven't eaten. So following the road, you notice that the tracks of their carriage didn't really go towards Wizard of Wines, but you noticed that they took a detour on towards a tower. As you reach the tower, should I show you the tower? So this is the tower, by the way. So you arrive at what seems to be the tower that Vangrichten said prior. So it is in the middle of Lake Baratok.
So nice.
Yeah, so you arrive here near the carriages, and you notice that that's the group's carriage in front of the tower. So you are currently in the first floor, Samuel. So as you move towards the door, you notice that there is a weird thing about the door. Yeah, so the door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol. As you can see, this is a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved in the lintel above the door is the word Exethanter. So if you want a description of the tower, you notice that there is wooden scaffolding at one side leading up towards the third floor. So what are you going to do?
When I see this door and this strange symbol to siya, no? Or crest lang in the door.
Can you see it? Yeah. So this door.
Can I have an intelligence check of if it's anything familiar?
Okay, go. You can do that.
7.
Looks like any other door that you see. It's just weird because it has markings on it. And you know that this is a wizard's tower.
Okay. Can I use one of my divine sense just to give a feel of the place?
Okay. Can you remind me how far your divine sense is? Is it 60 feet?
60 feet. 60 feet.
Okay. So you focus You pray to your god uh, in front of the door, and you don't feel any undead, fey, or what's the other one?
And then
Undead.
Fae,
Yeah.
Fiend, or
As of
Celestial.
now, you don't feel anything.
Okay, it must be a regular door. And I try to open it.
You try to open it. So your fingers touch the knocker, I would like to ask you to make a I would
What?
like I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. With
Okay.
disadvantage because you're wearing armor.
Disadvantage.
You're wearing armor, right?
Yes. Um. Can I okay. Um for ano lang man siya, no? For it's for just for group members, not for me. Pero wisdom saving throw ata siya. I'll just check.
Dexterity saving throw. I-check kung naakay nakay if you have plus proficiency on it.
So saving throw siya within 10 feet. You, including me, so I can use this. If I'm can I will Aura of Protection can be used in this scenario.
You're what?
Must make a saving throw. Ang Aura of Protection, either me or any friendly creature within 10 feet must make a saving throw.
Do you
So
need
this
to
is a saving throw, right?
pero gi-activate ba nimo siya before nimo gi-touch?
Oh, is this di siya passive na kon? Passive na.
Aura of protection, no?
Is it? Oh, Aura man. So I don't know.
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Is Aura of Protection passive?
By the way, na ba kay resistance to anything being a blue dragonborn?
Electricity lang. Lightning lang.
Okay.
Anyway, straight lang siya with the disadvantage.
Wait lang, just to be sure,
Uh,
it's obey ang mong aura of protection. 6 is a 6 level thing, no?
Mm.
Aura of protection starting the 6th level when you're friendly creature. You are a friendly, yeah. Yeah, you have it.
So, ano lang, straight lang na roll.
Straight dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's a 5. I am meant to lose. Okay, 6 to ganina.
Okay.
5 plus.
So by that,
5 plus something.
suddenly the clouds around the tower starts to darken, and you are suddenly hit by lightning. You take supposedly take 22 lightning damage, but because you are a born, it will just be a 11 lightning damage. And people on the 4th floor, all the people on the 4th floor will hear this as lightning starts to emanate around the tower.
What happens after the lightning?
So the lightning is continuous. It just circles the tower. It looks like a defense mechanism of the tower. So what are you going to do next?
I'm just gonna say, oh, it stings. I'm gonna shake my hand. It beats a little. Then after noticing that it's continuous, I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay.
And I try to shout out loud.
Okay. Make a performance check. How do you do? Is that a performance check when you shout it out loud? Constitution check? Or Dele, ano na lang, I'll just allow the people in the 4th floor to make a perception check with disadvantage, please. So Ozzy, Tanuki, Maki, and Nasty will make a perception saving throw. No, it's a perception check just to check if they hear you. Dapat passive perception, I think. How much is Maki's passive perception, by the way? We can hear you. I think Tanuki and Maki might hear it because they have high passive perceptions.
How do we
12.
compute passive perception? Gani?
It's actually 10 plus perception.
Okay. So for Maki, I know it's 16 for Maki, then 11 for Ozzy.
Yeah, Maki automatically hears the lightning and the yelp of pain. He actually heard Samuel somewhere downstairs yelping for pain and asking for help.
Di ba na yung mga windows?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, there is a window.
yeah, Maki looks outside to see what's going on.
At this moment, I'd like Samuel to please roll another saving throw, please.
Ano si Ali?
Saan siya nakuha?
Tanuki, are you doing
no?
something? Yeah. Dexterity saving
I'll
throw.
try to check lang. I'll use my
Yeah.
pin smell if may mga intruders ba.
It's an 8.
28?
8.
Okay. You take another 7 damage as you are
Okay.
hit by lightning again. At this point, Tanuki, you smell singed flesh, and Maki sees you from the 4th floor. Make a perception check, Samuel, please.
After I took the second damage, I'm gonna lay on hands on myself.
Okay, go.
Yeah, lay on hands. So -1 child divinity today, and then I'm gonna heal. I have 30 points currently, so 30 hit points to us in my So I'm gonna heal whole 17 points. So back to 0 na siya.
Actually, you're from a long rest, ha? So ideally, you're full to 66.
Yeah,
So
I just don't like my
7 minus 7.
Yeah.
Okay, 55. Probably it's around 48.
So I'm gonna get another 17 health. So back to health. Full health.
Okay. So make a perception check just to see if you can see Maki from upstairs.
18.
And I think Maki already sees downstairs. So it's round 3 na. What
Gonna
would you
wait.
like?
I'm gonna wait. 18 passive.
Sorry?
18. I rolled an 18.
Yeah, you see Maki from upstairs looking out.
I'm gonna yell, hey, can I help getting into this tower?
Maki turns to the group and says, "Oh, it's the Dragonborn." She doesn't really remember the name of Samuel.
Doesn't remember the name. Okay. So what does
the
Maki
Dragonborn is here? So yeah, she yells to the group. I guess Ozzy will go. You know what? Let's pick this up after. But I still don't trust you, and we still have to talk. So, Ozzy also looks outside to see what's going on outside.
Yeah, currently you see the dark clouds outside. It's basically surrounding only the front area of the house. Probably it's following Samuel at the moment, and he's getting burned by lightning.
Can I cast ano? Where are the clouds? Like up in the air?
Overhead?
It's up in
Or
the
like-
air.
Dili siya like close by.
Wait, if this is, I think this is called lightning. I think it's around 30 feet above Samuel.
30 feet above. Okay. I am going to cast. God, that's a third level spell.
Yes.
For my bard spell day, Carl, magkuha ko third level dispel magic. Then, ang katong pasabot na disguise self, kay gi-change na ako siya. Kay, apparently, pwede daw ka mag-change og spell. Pag
Okay.
mag-level up one spell. But I'm not sure on some con. I think maybe, yeah, I'll think about it later. I'm going to cast dispel magic on the cloud.
Okay, so
Possible.
what is Ozzy doing right now? Is he making hands gestures, calling out to what to Samuel?
I just I say, "Oh, Samuel," and I start singing, "Rain, rain, go away, come again another day." So I'm casting a third level dispel magic.
So as you do that, nothing happens, Ozzy. Feels
Ah,
like magic doesn't work here.
sa sulod sa kuan,
The tower.
compound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever you don't feel your magical essence inside this tower at the moment.
that's yeah. And I may just
But yeah, do not remove any spell slots.
I did siya kuan. Okay.
Don't. But you can't use the spell at the moment.
What do I do? So I saw him get struck by lightning or wala pa.
Yeah, why? Like probably this is the second time, but you only saw it once. But he's already struck twice.
I guess I yelled to him, just dance, dance, dance the thing. What's the name siya? Just follow the instructions on the door. You just have to dance.
And I shout, "What? There are instructions!" So I'll try to find the instructions and try to read if
It's a
there's any
dance. It's a
instruction.
dance.
Okay, so this is the third turn. Kindly make another dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
I will. I no. That's a reaction.
And before I will use one channel divinity, and I will use my peerless athlete.
Yeah, you can.
So within 10 minutes, I can have advantage on any strength and dexterity check.
Yeah, sige, I'll allow that.
So can I have two na siyang roll of dices? So that's 11. 13.
Only
13
13.
this time. Yes, this time 13.
With advantage na.
With advantage na.
Okay, you still take full damage. I'm sorry. You take 22 damage, half to 11.
11. And immediately after,
Can I cast as a reaction cutting words to lower the damage by 4?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah.
I know. Cutting words is for attacks, right? As well as damages.
Wait, let me read para delete ako. Apil ang damage man. Pwede niya ma-lower as I remember. Double check.
Me too, I'm checking.
Ano nila? Lower.
That's a spell, right? It's a spell.
Cutting words, at third level, you learn how to use your wit to distract, confuse, otherwise sap the confidence and competence of others. When creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, ability check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expand one of your bardic inspiration and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll. And you can choose to use this feature. So, attack roll, damage roll, and ability check.
But the problem is, this is not a creature. You're directing it towards a defense system of the tower, so I don't think you can do that.
Okay, so that's one. I
And
tried. I just,
and by the way,
I just
is it a magical effect, Ozzy? Because if that's the case, your spell fizzles. It doesn't work.
doesn't really say. Can choose.
It's a bard thing, right?
Masya ka
Yeah, I think it's just a reaction. It's just a comment, right? Yeah,
yeah, I comment
it's
on the
not.
cloud.
It's not.
You call that
So
lightning?
this is the third. This is the third turn. What are you doing, Samuel?
After
Either
immediately taking a hit,
you try to climb.
I
Just dance! Ano yung isagit?
I immediately heal again. So that I have around, 3 hit points lang sa remaining sa akong pool of my Leon hands. Then I'll try to read again if
Okay.
any decipher any instructions on the door
So
and
looking
what kind of
closely,
dance I must.
that there is a couple of stick figures in front of the door, and quickly you can decipher what that means.
So do that and do that. Okay,
What are you doing first?
this one. I
Okay.
got one. Then this, then this,
Ano ba siya? Plus time tanaw siya.
Okay. And then
then this, then
okay.
this. Then I think this is second to the last,
Per week. Hindi na ito mo siya
and then this again. Then last will be this one.
Okay, as
Turn
you
on.
do that, as you do those movements, the spell clouds suddenly dissipate and the door opens automatically.
And you see me a sigh of relief and embarrassment.
Ozzy shouts, "Nice moves!"
So you see the
It's
dragon.
just,
So as you enter,
you
there is
just
so you enter the first floor and basically you notice that this floor is there's a lot of debris all around. Um, you see a 5 foot square indentation in the center of the floor, and you see that contains pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up towards a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. You see standing next to the to the next you see standing on the next of the dais in the middle. You see 4 clay golem statues. And at this point, Ozzy, you notice that the elevator starts to lower itself down as a person enters the first floor.
I shout down the elevator shaft. We never really solved that first floor, so I don't know what you have to do there.
At this point, as the elevator started to go down, you hear someone from one of the floors. Someone suddenly shouts, "Hello? Is somebody there? Hello?"
Do I also hear that?
Yeah, you hear it echoing inside the chamber. Probably he is somewhere in the lower floors.
I just yell, "Yes, this is your conscience. We
What?
haven't talked in a while."
Conscience? What the hell? So at Samuel, in front of you, you see the stone golems. They are slowly putting down. They're slowly putting down the elevator back towards your floor. So what are you going to do?
so the elevator is going down now.
It slowly goes down on your floor.
Mm. I'll try to survey the area.
Okay.
Are there any suspicious gadgets or devices lying around?
As far as you know, you notice that the golems, they're all holding chains that controls the elevator. You can make an investigation check if you want, but currently you just see 4 crates in one corner, and some debris on the left side.
I'll try to immediately try to just touch or slightly push the crates. Are they heavy?
As you look inside the crates, it looks like somebody's been checking it out. Like nothing's inside it at the moment. So it looks like somebody stole stuff from there.
So
And you
all
see
of the
someone
crates.
shouting. You see someone shouting for. You hear someone shouting from the upper floors. Just hop on the elevator. It
Okay,
will make
so
a lot
I'll
of
just
sense.
so I
Just
immediately hop on the elevator once it gets to the ground.
Okay. So what floor are you thinking of at the moment?
So it doesn't move once I got hop on the floor.
Yeah, it just. Which floor do
I
you
shout
want?
in the I shout to the elevator shaft. We never really use the elevator. We just just climb. So I don't know what's gonna happen here.
But why didn't you use the elevator? It's very easy. You just have to step on it and think of which floor you have to go.
So I say to the voice, yeah, just remember, I am your conscience. You cannot lie to me. What's gonna happen?
Wait, for the longest time I've been here, just now I'm starting to make conscience, to develop some conscience. I should have
Yeah,
should have done this a long time ago. I could have had someone to talk to.
I was giving you the silent treatment.
Let's talk.
Yeah. So what is what you're saying true? You cannot lie to your conscience.
I'm not lying. I'm just saying the truth. Step on the
Is he saying the
elevator
truth?
and think of which floor you have to go. So is Samuel
So-
thinking floor?
I'm thinking of my friends,
Okay, so at
and
this
there's an
At this
imaginary floor, my friends.
okay, so at this point, the floor starts to move. The golem starts to pull, to yank the chain, going up, and you get a glimpse of the second floor. As you get to the second floor, you see this.
So yun naman ka. Siguro dito magsakaw doon sa elevator. Yung mag-una unsa na floor. Yan, naglisod-lisod pa tag-sakas.
You see this, a man, like a statue of a man,
Hmm?
just staring at you as the
Oh,
elevator yanks towards the second
Nice.
floor. And he waves to you. Hello, friend.
Is it getting better?
I also wave back.
Ilan pala?
Let's talk later. I don't have any friends right now. Let's talk when you're free. Now you reach to the third floor. As you reach the third floor, you notice that this is a very worn out floor. There's a lot of like creaks on the wood. It looks like it's been worn and torn. And in one side, you see an opening. It looks like the scaffolding will lead to this floor if ever you climb it. So yeah. So now that the floor is starting to move again, you reach the fourth floor and you see your friends on the fourth floor.
Azuela?
You reach the fourth floor now.
Ritz Hotel? Markabalo ka sa?
So I step out of the elevator and then
I saw it, pero
greet them. Hello, everyone. Who
Kasama
is
ko, partner.
everyone? Do I notice the tension that was there earlier?
At this moment, I think Maki was here. He was looking out towards the window, probably here. Ozzy is probably somewhere here. Or probably calling out to that voice. Tanuki is investigating the wall. And Nasty's just lying down.
Hey! My friend, Samuel. So, quick catch-up session.
Ozzy, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, a quick catch-up session.
How's on your end? How's everything?
We picked up some friends. That is a werecrow. What's your name, Ganinia?
Hello, my name is Adrian Martikovs. Nice to meet you, Dragonborn.
They're going to help us in the Wizard of the Wine.
I nod.
Children. His family were murdered by druids.
Not murdered. I hope they're not murdered.
Taken
As far as I
hostage.
know, they're captured.
So they are actually related to the Martikovs, our friends in the inn. And we met Nasty's brother, who happened to be also a very nasty person.
He's not my brother. I don't even remember the person.
Oh.
He's one of Strahd's minions. Nasty says. Anyway, this man introduced himself as Adrian Martikov. And he was like, I do hope my family is still alive. My father, Davian, he forced us out of the house. We were divided as we went out because there's a lot of blights outside. I didn't even notice that my brother-in-law, and her two children were also taken by the druids. Only me, my youngest brother Elvir, and my nephew got away.
Okay, I'll try to approach it. Approach Adrian and give him reassurance. Not reassurance, just a friendly. It's okay. We're going to help you as much as we can. And then I'll try to ask, why are druids doing some non-druidly things like mingling in human affairs? Aren't they just usually just very aloof and just with nature?
My father told me stories about druids here. Ever since Strahd came, these Cavani druids, some of them shifted to an allegiance towards Strahd, and they have been under his control for a while. Some druids stole an important gem from my family. One of them was stolen. Let me check. We had 3 gems in our family before, and one gem was stolen 3 years ago. So that gem used to power the growth of one of the wines of Barovia. And then 3 weeks ago, another gem was stolen. And now 3 days ago, the third and final gem was stolen from us. Because of that, we weren't able to grow any more wine in our vineyard. And as you know, probably you've been in Barovia for a while now, and you might know that wine is the life essence of Barovia. Without wine, people will start killing themselves. Probably they will be depressed because that's the only source of joy in this place.
I see. Can I make a recall check if these gems were mentioned when we had our tarot readings with that Vallaki with Madam Alenka?
You don't have to make a recall check. As far as you know, if there's any gems previously, you were able to uncover a gem in Lake Zarovich a few days ago that came from the lake monster.
Okay. So how did their family was able to have these gems in the first place?
It has been in our family for generations. I don't even know the real story. It's just planted in our soil, in our vineyard. 3 years ago, that's the reason why my brother Ulrich left our family, because he was on guard that night and he failed to guard the gem. It was stolen from us. That's why him and my father had a bad relationship. They fought. And he skipped town. He lived in Vallaki instead. He started an inn. And that's the end of it. We haven't seen our brother since, besides the fact that we've been supplying their wine.
Okay. I have no more further questions. Then I'll just
I
relate to
signal.
them what I learned about. I learned about the skull.
Yeah, so you tell the party that the professor is basically trapped inside the skull as of the moment, and you need to carry the skull out of Barovia so that he won't be trapped in Barovia as well. So, Ozzy, what were you asking?
I was saying I was gesturing to Samuel, the conspiracy board. Okay, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Okay, so moving towards the conspiracy board, yeah, I will show this to you.
Can I see?
One.
Okay, so this is the board. Tell me if you want to focus on something and you want to know about something.
Does the board have any names?
It apparently is written in a script that's not common. It looks like it's written in a different dialect.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do I know is Irina is among the pictures here?
As far as you know, this is a picture of, you've already met him. This is Rudolf van Richten. This most likely would be Strahd.
Okay.
These people you don't really recognize. This is someone that you saw in the Vistani encampment. And this is a picture of Nasty.
Doesn't it feel like Sunday?
On the lower side, you see Irina Kolyana. This is Irina Kolyana. And she's... And this woman looks exactly like Irina Kolyana. And then in the bottom, the paper in the bottom, there is a question mark on the paper.
Do we know who is the maker of this conspiracy board?
As far as
I asked that everyone.
Looking at the script, it looks like it is not common, so it is written in Vistani. So probably whoever...
Then I turn my eyes to Nasty.
You turn your face to Nasty, and
then I'm going to turn to Maki and Ozzy. Have you already asked Nasty about why is she here, or do you have to? Is there anything?
You might want to take a crack at it because I couldn't get anything. Maybe.
Okay, wait. I'm going to tell you something. You remember the little brat that we saved from the lake, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she did a fortune telling about me, and she told me to look for this dark lady in Vallaki. So I decided to follow whatever she said. So I went inside Lady Fiona Walker's house, and I found a letter addressed to Lady Lovina Walker, which is apparently an ancestor of Fiona. And it is written by Lord Vasily von Holt, telling her that we need to kill this guy. And apparently I was the one who delivered the letter to her 100 years ago. And I don't even remember anything.
Before Irina says something, diba, Ozzy was saying that would you like to take a crack and something like that, and then Nasty started talking. I don't know if Nasty will notice it, but as as Ozzy said that if you to take a crack at it, I wasn't even paying attention to Irina talking. I just put my sword on the
It's not
on the
Arena.
ground, then started starting to prepare. I mean, sorry, Nasty, no? As Nasty was talking, as she was talking, I wasn't paying attention to her. I placed my sword on the ground and started muttering incantation to prepare for the zone of truth na spell.
Okay.
So I'm casting zone of truth.
It requires a save as far as I know, but if the creature is willing, okay. Nasty wouldn't even try to save from it. She succumbed to the spell, and as far as you know, she's telling the truth. It feels like she does not recall.
Yeah, I'm going to inform.
As of the moment.
I will inform everyone that at this moment, for the next 10 minutes, everything that shall be uttered in this place will be of truth, and I hope that everyone will be open and will not everyone will cooperate.
Okay.
So Ozzy, do you have any further questions to Nasty?
I think Ozzy, Maki, and Tanuki will have to make a saving throw, charisma saving throw, because they will be also in the spell. Unless they will permit to say the truth.
You know, Ozzy, he likes to bend the truth a little.
So we will try to save.
Ozzy gets a natural 20.
Okay. So Ozzy can tell lies at the moment.
Charisma saving throw siya?
Charisma saving.
Okay.
Against
Maki, I'm sure dili siya ganahan na ma-compel to tell the truth, di ba?
Tanuki, please make a charisma save. I think
for
you probably
Maki,
got a
it's
patient
at 12. Charisma save.
He's compelled to say the truth, I guess.
Maki fails, Ozzy just
Nasty fails.
Okay. So I will inform everyone. So the criteria for this spell is that I will know if you will lie. I will know if you will choose not to answer. I will know if you try to bend your answers.
Please make a charisma save, Tanuki. Charisma save.
That's a very cool spell. Quick, is this a lie or a truth? I am the most handsome half-orc in Barovia. Was that a lie?
7.
Yeah.
7. So yeah, you have to say the truth at this point. By the way, Samuel, would you know if someone fails? I think you'd know if someone.
I would know. I would know if someone fails.
So he knows that I passed.
He knows that you passed.
Yeah, so I will know that Ozzy will try to bend the truth if he wants to.
Ozzy, are you looking at the conspiracy wall at the moment?
Yeah, I'm trying to also decipher. Yeah.
Can you make a history check with advantage for me? With disadvantage, straight roll history check.
Okay, that is for history. Okay. 21.
With a 21, you haven't seen the script before, but apparently you were able to understand it. In Filipino, it looks like alibata alphabet. So you somehow remember in the past your father teaching you this basic alphabet. And somehow you understand the words that was written on the conspiracy wall.
I thank my dad for teaching me a useless language.
So looking at it, obviously, this man is this man. What's written under this is mentor.
Okay.
And then what's written here is just Strahd. Yeah, the entire name of Strahd. And
I
then
just write the word asshole. Okay.
yeah, probably there's asshole there. There's Strahd and then fuck you in Vistani. And then here, what's written here is Ludmila. Here, Anastasia. Here, Volenta.
Anastasia was katong old lady sa kwan, di ba?
Anastasia was the flying lady that you fought. He exactly looks like the flying lady that you fought outside Vallaki.
Yeah. That vampire girl.
So this is Ludmila, Anastasia, Volenta, Escher, and this is
Muna yung mong gaway, di ba?
Atnasha.
Yung black woman.
Atnasha.
Volenta. What's her name? What's her name niya?
The Asian-looking one is Volenta.
Abay yung nasty?
And this is Escher.
Escher. Henry Cavill-looking motherfucker.
And yeah, it's written here Bard. And this what's written here is Rogue. What's written here is Fighter. And here, Mage. So Mage, Fighter, Rogue, Bard, and Atnascha on the bottom.
What does it say for an Agnostic?
Rogue as well.
Yeah, she's a rogue.
And
So
what's
no
written
new information.
is question mark Tatiana / Irina. And then here, what's written here at the top, Spice of Strahd, and then on the bottom you see Rahadin, elf. And then this guy, question mark. I know, not question mark, sorry. What's written here is uncle.
Uncle? This is Kwan, di ba? That guy that helped us?
This is the guy, this is the brother of Luvash. Arigal, as far as you remember. But on the script, what's written is uncle.
Huh. What was the name of the guy that helped us through, to get to Vallaki?
No, not that guy. His name is, I forgot his name. He's the old guy. But that's not Arigal. But as far as you
talked to me, no?
This guy was an asshole. He talked to the professor for a while, and then as far as you know, this guy helped the professor go inside Barovia.
Professor din, dili ako.
Professor knew this guy. Here is the family history of Van Richten, which you already know, that he came from a different land, etc., etc. And what's written here is mentor.
What's written there is?
Just the word
mentor.
Okay, so I just go. Wait a minute. This is. I understand it now. This is a writing that was taught to me by my father. I mean, I haven't practiced it before, but I think I can decipher this, and I write down every word. So roughly, I translated it as I just tell them what what I have found out. Walay connection sa ni Anastasia sa kay Strahd.
Well, it's connected in the middle, and then it's connected to Strahd.
Wala man gyud kuan red line. Mo taong kuan nagkasyon.
From Anastasia. There is probably natangtang na ako. Probably, yeah. There should be one.
So, yeah. So I told them.
I think I removed it
by
by accident.
I turned to Nasty and say, from what I can gather here, you are connected to Strahd, probably an agent of Strahd in your past life. The part of your memory you conveniently forgot. So
I don't know. Probably I've been through trauma. And this is a new life for me. So I don't really care about the past anymore. They're dead to me.
I turn to what's this? Samuel, is she saying the truth right now?
Do I sense she's is she evasive or she's telling the
No.
truth?
It feels like she is telling the truth.
Kala, what do you think?
Yeah,
Nag-classic Zone of Truth si Ali. Nagyan si nag-new life na siya kay she can't really remember her old life. She's not lying down. Like, she doesn't want they're dead to her. What do you think Maki would do? Okay. Do you say that out loud? Maki just goes, nah, I still don't trust this bitch. I think we should just let her go.
What are you talking about? We've been flirting for a couple of days. I thought you already trust me.
I say, honey, I trust no one. Even that half orc there is still on the edge about him. Diba?
Okay, well, trust can
and
be
Ozzy
built.
just said, you hurt me right here. I thought we were friends.
I don't even know what's happening. I don't even remember anything. I'm already under his spell. Well, let's find out in the future. If I remember something, I will tell you guys. I swear.
I think as Ozzy, I think I can see why Maki would distrust her, since she has been very shady from the start. How about we take a vote to see if she should stay with us or not? Would you be okay with this, Nasty?
No.
You know what?
But
Well, that doesn't really matter. So I just say, all those in favor of letting Nasty stay in the group, raise your hand.
I have a question for Nasty though. Remind me again, Nasty, what's your purpose for joining us in our basically we're fighting against Strahd silently. What's your benefit in this?
to be honest, I was just searching for someone to adventure with.
That's
she's telling the truth. And
that's
well,
a very shot.
To begin with, I already told you, I wanted Strahd dead. And your group wanted him dead. So I will join you guys.
Remind me again, Nasty, why do you want Strahd to be dead again?
Because
what did he do to you?
Apparently, Strahd had her father killed.
And how was your father linked to Strahd, and why were they killed?
I do not remember, to be honest. My memory is very foggy, but I just know in the snow, in winter, he's been stabbed by my father as I drank that potion, which turned me into one of his minions.
And
Okay, so
how long have you had this new memory? Like you don't how long were you um basically my question is how long do you think you have your memory erased? Now how far can you think back?
I don't know, probably a century?
Not
My
sure.
memory is very foggy.
But you remember when did you when did your father die? Before or after your memory lost?
Wait, when did I find my dad?
When did
When did
you yeah, when was your father dead? Before or after the memory loss?
it's before the memory loss. So basically, what I remember, I've been living here in Barovia for centuries, and
Mm.
there has been foggy memories, hazy memories before that. And to begin with, the only thing that I remember was entering here in Barovia when I was still mortal. Strahd and my father were talking. They made me drink something, which turned me into a vampire. Then my dad killed, Strahd killed my dad, and then blank right after that.
Then and all of this she's saying was were true, right? I don't
Yeah, 100% true.
I tell that to everyone. She's saying the truth, guys. Like, I think her motives are real in wanting to kill Strad. For all
Well,
we know,
up to you. I'm an extra. I can help you guys. If you don't want help, I can't force you.
so I guess we go forth with the voting. I don't want that we would be I don't want us to be uncomfortable. Like just accept her if others don't want to. So how about a vote in the group? I won't vote so that it's decisive. Who is in favor of letting Nasty stay in the group? Raise your hand. Wala agrees.
in favor of letting
Nasty
stand.
raises her hand.
All right.
I'm I will say to everyone that I think we will need every muscle we will require in order to defeat Strad. And it seems Nasi is telling the truth, and she will be a great help to our
Guys, if ever I remember something on the inside, I'm going to tell you so that, of course, we could kill the enemy.
You know, I'm still against it. I don't want to keep watching my back, knowing that anytime it can get stabbed. But
You know
since
what? I'm sure this is what Strahd wants. He wants us to form distrust within our group.
then
how
Maki
do I
goes,
sense that information? How do I sense that phrased statement?
She's telling the
Was she
truth.
telling truth?
What Escher said before, like, am I backstabbing the party? I'm sure that's Strahd planting a seed for us.
I Maki just looks at Nasty, stares her down. If
What?
you do
You know you
try,
want me.
she just goes past the comment. If you do try to stop us, make sure you go for the head. Because if I'm still alive after this, I'm taking yours.
I've
And
had so much
also,
chances for to kill you guys, and instead I've been hunting children in the woods. Instead, I've been going out killing other people, not you. Isn't that
just
enough?
Maki just walks away to a wall and just leans back.
Okay.
So
She
yeah.
just Nasty just continues to lounge on the bed. Okay, whatever.
I turn to Tanuki as Ozzy. Tanuki, are you okay with this? With having her stay here? Having her join us?
I think it's fine for me as long if she don't do something like backstab or anything.
Yeah, I say. Okay, so I guess it's decided. W- Welcome to the team officially, Nasty. And if you do try to kill us, you heard Maki's words.
Yeah, I'll have Maki kill me. Don't worry.
I'll approach Nasty and I'll shake her hand and I'll say to her, let's have a good fight if ever you will turn your back on us.
Well, to be honest, I'd rather have Maki fight me, but if you insist, we could try.
Nasa kada ko ang zone of truth ni mo, Ali?
30 feet.
30 feet. Ah, okay. So walay edge. It's the entire room na siya.
Yeah, it's the entire room.
Mm.
Okay. So what do we do now? Do we head to the
By
Wizard
the
of
way,
Wine?
you hear the lower floors echo, "Hello? Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah. I just shout, yeah, don't worry. We're here. We're
Come
just catching
on,
up.
help me out. Help a bust out. I can't reach my books here. Please do me a favor."
Yeah, I say, what do you guys want to do now? Should we go to Wizard of Wine and just leave the kids here? Then our friend can come back after helping us out.
Well, I do hope. Wait, Adrian is talking. Well, I do hope they're safe here. Are you really sure that this is Van Richten's headquarters?
From what I can gather, it is. How about
Do
we
you
just
have
leave?
any food to spare for my brother and my nephew?
Ah, yeah. Ozzy takes out his jerky and he gives them some. It's very nutritious.
At this point, it's still early in the afternoon, so probably 3-ish or 4-ish.
Ah, yeah. Di ba mag-spend the night man dito dire para mag-regain sa health and kuan
Are you all
spells.
damaged?
A little bit. Si Maki is like half health, and I spent a lot of spells food. Oh, Car, I forgot I used all my level 3 spell slots they last, so I couldn't cast Dispel Magic there yapon if I wanted to.
Ah, okay. And yeah, you hear the statue call out, "You know what? I can feel you trying to cast magic. You should have asked me. I could have I could have um unlocked the flow of magic again."
You know what? Next time I'll remember to ask.
There's nothing wrong with asking. You should have asked me before you went up.
Yeah, we took the scenic route.
Those yeah. You want to go down, by the way? Can we talk? I haven't talked to a human for what, months already?
Human. He wants to talk to a human. Is there a human in the party? I see Makira. Tanuki
I
He,
human
mean
was it?
humanoid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being very insensitive.
You're very
Humanoid.
racist.
I haven't seen you, by the way. I don't even know if you're human or whatever.
I turn to Maki. Maki, he wants to talk to you. Yeah, Maki just flips Ozzy off. Uh, yeah, I'll go down and talk to the bust.
Does
I
anyone
think
want
level 2.
to join? So you go down to second floor.
Yeah.
yes.
Who else?
Ang pangalawa.
Maki will stay behind and keep an eye on Nasty.
Tanuki, are you joining? So the three of
Yes.
you go down to the second floor, the floor that
Okay,
you
now
haven't been to.
Okay, Rato. Hanggang yun. It was a cool line. I thought of it on the fly. Yeah. I should write that down.
So you find yourself here. Just assume that there's an elevator there. And yeah, the second floor, you see dust and cobwebs that fills the otherwise semi-empty room. The wooden floors of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed. In front of you, you see a man. Apparently, he is a bust. Only a bust. A stone bust of a torso with two arms and a head. Around this room, you see a number of books on the floor. They're all open, like probably 4 or 5 books on the floor that's held open. And the boss tells you, guys, can you please flip a page for me? I have been reading the same page for weeks now.
Yeah, sure. I flipped the book.
By the way, who are you? Are you the friend of my mistress?
Who is your
Introduce yourselves.
I say, if you ask the name of a person, you should introduce yourself first.
My name is Buster. I've been named as Buster by my mistress.
Who is your
And
mistress?
my mistress. Eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips. If snow be white, why then her breasts are done. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. My mistress, I do not want to say the name of my mistress because she might get angry.
Okay, you passed the test. Yes, we are a friend of your mistress.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You might be thieves. Thieves have been in this tower for a couple of years now, and I don't want them ransacking my place again.
If we were thieves, do you think we would be here?
Well, if you are friends of my mistress, you know that she is very, very beautiful. And can you please bring me flowers and some wine so that I can give it to her? I am very in love.
Flowers and wine. You know what? We are going to a place with wine. How about we bring you one?
Yes, please. If you do that, I can give you information or whatever you need.
How do we know that you have information?
Well, I do know who owns this tower. I
Well,
do know his
everyone.
treasure. Are you interested of treasure? Yeah, I know that he has very good treasure.
Everyone knows who owns this tower.
Then you know him?
Doesn't really prove that you know stuff. How about telling me something only you know?
So you know Exethanter then?
Yeah, of course.
What do you know about
Everyone
him?
knows Exethanter. You're just tricking
Make a
me.
deception check, please. You've been deceiving him for a couple of times now. Make a deception check.
That's not very good, but that's gonna be wait, deception, no?
Yeah.
I'm looking at okay. So that's gonna be 24.
Okay. So, please, just a couple of flowers, wine, probably poetry book maybe, so that I can show it to Ezmeralda. She's the most beautiful creature in the land. Ezmeralda has been coming here for a couple of times now. She's been looking for her master or mentor, who hasn't been here for years already.
Kasi yung kauban, kasi pangalan sa babae na kauban na to. Dili man Ezmeralda, no?
Irina?
Irina din. I was thinking Ezmeralda. But yeah, Ezmeralda is very beautiful.
She is. She's the most beautiful girl in the land.
Yeah, her master is Van Richten. Right. I tell the boss that.
Okay, so what do you want to
Wala
know?
si EJ.
I think he has a patient at the moment.
Okay. So yeah. You know what? We're just gonna stay here for the night. Hope you enjoy your page.
Can I ask, why is the bust sentient? Why is he,
Are you asking him?
Yeah, like, you're very peculiar. Why are you? How can you speak? Are you magical or?
I am magical, and I have been set up here to guard somehow the tower, or probably to keep my master companionship. To give my master companionship.
What was your name again?
I'm actually created on the image of my master.
Oh.
My name is Buster.
Buster? Just Buster?
Buster, yeah. Ezmeralda named me Buster because nobody has named me for as long as I know.
Okay, Buster.
So please do flip the books on my floor so that I can read another page.
Yeah, I flipped some of the books.
So, why are you here?
We're just passing by, and we're hoping that we can, from what I've gathered, we want to drop off these children. Can they stay here? Are they safe here?
Well, at the end of the day, my mistress will come back. Would you like to meet her?
Yeah, that would be great. That's only proper for us to meet the mistress of the tower.
Keep it a secret. Get me flowers, wine, and probably a book about poetry. Okay?
Where do I find those?
That's my little secret mission for you.
Where do we find those?
I haven't been outside. I haven't lived in the world where you lived. I just know that this is a grand gesture for a woman.
Okay, so later when we're not doing anything, I will go outside to find some flowers.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, friend. How about you, Bard? Are you a bard? You have a lyric.
I'm a fighter.
What are you?
I'm a fighter. Here's my weapon, and I take out my rapier.
Well, I'm actually very fond of fighters, but I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. I wish I could stand and adventure, just like you guys. I'm just staying in this tower for all my life, talking to myself.
Hey, perhaps one day Ezmeralda can take you adventuring.
Yeah. She's been looking for her mentor. Have you seen him?
Yeah. He's the one who told us to come here.
Oh, really? Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna tell Ezmeralda. Is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive and very well. We're good friends. He did tell us that we can get anything from his tower.
It's not his tower. I hate him. FYI, he's a very pompous person. But I do
know.
love Ezmeralda.
Yeah, he is very pompous.
You can't take everything from this tower, by the way. Because you don't know the secrets of this tower. You only scratched the surface.
Yeah, well, we don't really need anything from this tower.
Well, you told me you're going to take something, but well, anyway. Who am I to tell? I'm just a bust. I don't know anything. I don't know much. I just know by the
Yeah.
pages of the books that I'm reading.
Yeah. So you enjoy your book? I think
I remember the pages that I've been reading. I've been remember all the sonnets that I've been reading because that's the only thing that I could do. Remember it by page.
that's seems fun.
Isn't it? Very fun. My life has been so fun.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Buster.
Please, come back. I don't have friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll meet again someday.
What are you doing now? Are you going to go back up?
Yeah, we will. You know what? We will take a rest. It's been a long day. You should go back to your book. And I start thinking about the top floor.
Okay, so you all climb back to the top floor.
And as you go up, you see Maki beheading Nasty.
She's going to have to talk to Josh about this.
Right. Yeah, Maki's still in the corner just eyeing Nasty. Okay, where do you wanna rest? Should we just go back to our carriage, or do you wanna stay here?
Here in the tower.
The tower?
Yes. Explore and wait for Esmeralda.
Okay. I think I'm going to take I'm gonna sit at the desk and take notes, make songs on the fly.
Okay. Do you have anything personal that you want to do? Any information that you would like to take? Any notes or whatever? Questions? Queries?
May gusto ba ito si Maki? Wala, you're just glaring at Nasty at the moment. Marag pang rest na time na. Huh? Maki will take out her shamisen and meditate and play.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's the professor. He's back.
Hi, RB. By the way, Ozzy, would you like to read about Berez or not yet?
Oh yeah, the book. Yeah, I will take some time to read on it.
Okay. So this is probably a number of reports, newspaper clippings, a short story about Berez. One thing that you note is that Berez has been destroyed a couple of years ago, and you note that Babalisaga, which is a hag, has been living in this town that has been destroyed. You also read about a story of a peasant from Berez named Marina. And you read that Strahd first met Marina in this small village on the shore of Luna River. Strahd took interest from Marina because she looks exactly like Tatiana, which is the woman that he loved. He seduced her in the dead of night and feasted on her blood. Before she could be turned into a vampire, the burgomaster of Berez, named Laszlo Ulrich, and the aid of a local priest named Brother Grigor, they killed Myrina. Because
Killed
of that,
Irene?
Marina. So Laszlo Ulrich, who is the previous town of Berez, and a local priest named Brother Grigor, killed Marina to save her soul from damnation. Enraged, Strahd slew the priest. Strahd slew the priest and the burgomaster. Then he used his power over the land to swell the river, flooding the village and forcing the residents to flee. So since then, this village has been a swampy town.
Wala siyang
So,
village na underwater.
yeah, so as far as you know, this village is currently ruins at the moment, and it resembles the card reading from Madame Eva before, that one of the treasures of Barovia is there. But as far as you know, Baba Lisaga, which is a hag, resides there.
Okay, I take notes.
And at this point, you hear the tower open up, and the elevator starts to clink its way down to the first floor.
I will tell everyone we have company and reach for my loot.
Maybe that's Ezmeralda.
Maybe, or maybe it's someone else. We did ransack his tower a little though. So get ready, guys. So
And
Maki is also, yeah.
and at this point, you hear Buster speak out, "My mistress, I missed you so much." And she's like, "Oh, hello, Buster. What's up?" "Oh well, people are up. There's a couple of friends upstairs willing to talk to you." "What?" And you hear her prepare something. You hear her um remove her blade from her from her side.
I shout down, no need to be alarmed, Esmeralda. My name is Ozzy, and me and my party were sent by Van Richten. We were invited by him to his tower. Is he there?
She appears in the middle, looking very um confused, and she's, "What? What are you talking about? My father? My mentor?" She brandishes her swords. She's got two swords on her side. So, with a brief description about her, she's very beautiful. She's got curly, dark hair. She's wearing mostly reds. She has jewelry just like Vistani, like jewelry. She has a rapier on her left hand, a short sword on her right, and you see two axes on her back. She also has a satchel on her side, which is full of vampire stakes. She says, "Who are you? Introduce yourselves." And she looks at Nasty, and she she brandishes her sword even more. She's like, "Enemy."
I
So what are you doing?
say, I understand your confusion, but we outnumber you, and this is not gonna end well for you. We don't want to fight. We just want to talk. We were
Who let you
invited
in?
here.
How did you get in this place? How did you know this place?
As I said, we have met Van Richten and Vallaki. He invited us to the tower. We were heading to the Wizard of Wine, and we just needed to drop some kids here because it's dangerous there.
As you say
So
that, she notices the Martikovs, and yeah, she notices the children. And she looks at Nastya and she's like, "But you are with the enemy. Why are you with her? She's with Strahd."
yeah, it's a very long story, but apparently she's not with Strahd.
Nasty's like, "Wait, I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not with Strahd anymore. See, I'm actually reformed. I am born again. I'm here to fight Strahd with them." And
So if you
she's
can
like,
believe that.
"You can't trust her. How do you trust her?"
Then
Uh,
I step in. I step in. Do you trust the Dawn Father, Esmeralda? I can give you my word that he is telling the truth. And in the event that he will turn against us, he will have to deal with us. Don't you worry.
Okay. She lowers her sword slowly, but she looks like she's still on guard. Why are you here? We are
we just wanted
headed
to
to Wizard of Wines. For what?
get wine. Do you like wine? Would you like to come with us?
Come with you. Why should I come with you? Because you're going to kill Strahd, right?
No, we're just gonna get some wine. Strat comes later.
Well, if you're not going to kill Strahd, I'm not interested. I came from Ravenloft. Have you been there?
No. I hear it's lovely.
It is not really, but I just need to kill him. I need to kill Strahd
Why do you need to kill him?
because he is a bastard. He's an asshole.
Well, what did he do to you?
What he's doing to me is what he's doing to Barovia. And as you can see, Barovia is suffering. This land is sick. We need to get rid of the sick in order for it to prosper again. If you're a man of faith, then you believe that aberrations such as her, she looks at nasty, needs to be rid of.
Well, she is an aberration, but for quite some time, she is also a companion, and she helped us. And in a way, she has helped us survive, and any help we can get in this land is valuable to us. And Strad killed his father, and I think that's a good that's enough reason for me to trust Nasty that she is against Strad.
She then notices the wall that you uncovered. You've
Uh,
been looking at my stuff. You've been looking at my research. She goes closely towards the wall and she tries to cover it again. You can't let
how do
her
you
see my studies, my research.
how did you manage gathering this information?
Well, I've been in Ravenloft for quite some time. I've been stealing a lot of paintings there, as you can see on my wall. I've been learning a lot. And yes, my end goal is just to kill Strahd. But to kill him, I need a lot of information.
Have you seen this companion of ours when you were there in Ravenloft?
No, I haven't seen her. I've seen
Mm.
a couple of the consorts, but not her exactly. She's been
How,
missing for a while. This is the first time I've seen her all my life.
and how are you able to go Just go inside Ravenloft.
She
Do
snaps
you?
her fingers. She calls out, Buster, turn off the shields, please. And she's like, all right, mistress. She then snaps her fingers and then she goes invisible at that moment.
How confident are you that you are also still invisible in Strahd? Isn't Strahd the owner of this place, of this region? How
She snaps her
do you,
finger back and she turns to human form again. To human form. She lowers the spell and she's like, I this region, what do you mean? This region is owned by the people of Barovia. Strahd is but a conqueror, and we need to rid of him.
I know. I don't doubt your abilities. It's just that as far as I've known, Strahd is a very strong sorcerer, right? I'm just concerned. Maybe it's just he knows that you are there and just playing around, playing dumb, not noticing you. And all along, he knows that you're there.
How do you know how he works? Have you seen him? Have you talked to him? Do you even know
Yeah,
all his skills?
yeah. You've had some um while conversing with this woman, do I sense that he's really against Strad?
Well, make an insight check.
Inside check.
I'm sure the zone of truth is already down.
Yeah, 10 minutes lang.
Yeah, against her in her wisdom modifier.
16 plus something. Because
Um, but I presume it's her charisma.
17. Mine 17.
Persuasion or deception. It looks like she's really passionate about what she's talking about. It feels like she's been deeply hurt in her past and she hates Strahd so much.
Okay.
With your role, it feels like you already know that every writing that she's written on the wall, like her graffiti about Strahd being an asshole, it's her.
Okay. Mm, we've been here for a while. Each person, each person you see here have different agendas, and all of them lead to Strad, uh, confronting Strad. Basically, Strad is our enemy. But somehow, in our journey, we met a lot of people, the Bistanis especially, who's some are neutral, some are um, admirers of Strads, and bumped into political mm, into cities that also pro and anti-Strad. And more or less, we got a grasp of how everything is here. And one time, we even met Strad inviting us to Ravenloft because he's very much interested in us. And I think that's just how he works. He tries to place along with adventurers who randomly gets into this region. And yeah, I think all of our interests lead to Strad and have to confront him sooner or later. And we're just trying to um, what's this? Follow some clues how to aid in our fight against him. So maybe you will be one of that, one of our allies in trying to fight him off.
I'm not even sure yet if you're allies. I don't know. I
Mm,
don't trust you.
um, I look to and I look to Ozzy. Help Ozzy. Um how do we convince this Esmeralda woman?
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to help you fight Strahd? Do you think you need me? It seems like
I
this
mean,
Dragonborn is already convinced that he can do it on his like it feels like he already knows Strahd already, and I might just be a nuisance to your party.
I mean, how about you? What have you been doing to stop Strahd?
Well, I've been going to Ravenloft. I've been getting information. Have you?
How long have you been doing that? And how close are you to your goal of killing Strahd? Because he still seems to be doing fine.
Well, for now, I've been just getting information, and I will make a move. I'm planning to go to Kresk one of these days and check it out to see if I can get information before I go back to Ravenloft.
And also,
If I
why
find a helpful information that could kill at least one, two, or three of his minions, then that might be easier for me to kill Strahd then.
and why aren't you with your mentor? Aren't you? Isn't he supposed to be your mentor to teach you how to kill a vampire?
He left me. I
And
don't
why is
know.
that?
My mentor thinks he is cursed, and he thinks that I might die if I go with him. That's why he thinks that he's staying away for my safety.
Well,
Anyway, where is
I look
he?
at last we saw him is in Vallaki. You might want to check there. He said he's gonna stay there for a while.
So he's alive. I've heard
Uh,
rumors he's dead.
well, if you must know, and I point to Tanuki. This one stole from him, and he found us, and uh, we made friends. Long story short, and he invited us here. But he did say he probably won't be here. He did
He, has,
mention you. Di ba?
he
Nag-mention ba si
hasn't
Kwan?
been here for a year. I've been going in and out of this place trying to look for
Nag-mention ba
him.
si Van Richten kay Esmeralda?
As far as you remember, yeah, it was his protege. And
Yeah.
when you asked him, Van Richten, before, what should we tell Esmeralda if we see her? And Van Richten said, tell her that I'm dead.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, he's very much alive, and he wants you to think he's dead.
Well, the old cook clearly doesn't want me. I guess for now, I might go to Crest.
What's your relationship with Van Richten?
He was like my father. He spared my life. I was the friend of his son, but my family killed his son and his wife. I went back to apologize to the old man. He planned to kill me, but took pity on me when I was still probably in my teens.
Why
And
did you
since then,
kill
he's
his
been
son?
training me. He's been training me to be a ruthless vampire hunter.
Why did you
So,
kill his son
no, I
and his
didn't.
wife?
My family killed his son and his wife.
Mother.
Why did they do that?
That's Strahd's order. It's not
So
me.
your family is Strahd sympathizer.
They are with Strahd. They're Vistana. Like most Vistanis, we both
Ah,
revere and fear Strahd, except for a minority, I guess.
Bistani ang attire no.
Yeah, she is.
Ah,
Apparently, I'm the only Vistani that Van Richten wouldn't want to kill. He saw a daughter in me, I guess. Probably he's coping for the lost son that he had.
I turned to Samuel. I whispered something at him. I really want to provoke her to help us, but I don't know. I don't want to push her if she doesn't want to go. What do you think?
Um,
Should I?
Wanna go to Crash?
No, no. I was gonna provoke her further. I'm whispering to Samuel, like out of earshot ni Esmeralda. Is it
She
okay?
looks
Should I?
at you.
Yeah,
She looks at you whispering to Sam. What are you talking about? Why don't you include
yeah,
me?
I
yeah,
say
yeah,
I
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. You do it, Ozzy. I'm quite curious how will your provocation have effect on her?
you know, I think Van Richten left you because he didn't have any faith in you. He didn't think you can pull it off.
make a deception
And
check.
maybe deep inside you believe that too, and that's why you don't want to come with us to help us out.
Make a deception check. You're lying.
Chaotic kasi gun. Si Ozzy. That's ano, plus 12, 23 for deception.
I get a 27. No, I don't think so. You're tricking me. My master trained me very well. He knows that I'm capable. I can stand on my own. That's why he left, because he knows that I'm capable.
Yeah. But how
Why does
about
it
the
feel like you're trying to persuade me into doing something that I don't want to?
and why do you not want to do it? Are you afraid of Strahd?
I will kill Strahd in the future. Thing is, do I need you guys with me?
Well, it's more like you need us than we need you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if
Because
you
if
want
you
me to join you in the future, can I test you? Can you do something for me?
dagan na kitang errands Iran.
Well, just like Baldur's Gate, you have a ton of missions that you can do.
When ako ka keep track sa mga stuff. Siya,
Let's hear out. What,
yeah.
what
Well,
kind of errand do you want?
look at this. She removes her right boot and she shows that she's got a prosthetic leg. You see this? This beautiful leg that I have? She knocks on it and it's wooden. It has been bitten before by a werewolf. So I had to amputate it myself. If you want my companionship in the future, can you find who exactly is that werewolf so that I could kill that bastard?
I I I side I side eye Tanuki. Sure. Why not? If it if that information comes into us within during our adventures, we will gladly inform you of that information. Uh, how do we communicate? Do you have any? Are you um are you magical or something that you can
Tell
just
you what, I'll stay here tonight. You go to the werewolf den nearby, talk to the werewolves, find information, come back here with a name. Then I might join you.
we'll have to
Werewolf then.
we're
We apparently
pretty
need her. We apparently need her.
we currently are
I
stay
tried dying.
asking to stay here in this tower because we're pretty beat up today.
So
And
you're saying you can't do it for me?
today,
Tonight, if you're leaving tomorrow, I thought you're headed to Wizard of Wines. I'll be leaving to Crest by tomorrow. If you could get a name tonight, then I probably join you guys. Not exactly join, but I will join your fight against Strahd.
So you mean to say, if we were to fight Strahd, you won't be joining us? You will only join us after we do this for you?
Yeah,
I mean, well, you know what? You do you. You were training your whole life to kill him, and it'd be a shame if someone else did it for you. Huh? Ibtay ang leg. Throw it in the fire.
You know what, Esmeralda?
You were
Uh,
looking for a way for me to trust you guys. If I were to trust you, could you do this one little thing for me? One little thing
You
for this girl?
little thing. You want us to go to the belly of the
then,
beast?
well,
Who says it's a belly of a beast? They could like you could talk to them. You have a silver tongue. You've been
You're
sweet
telling
talking
us
for a while now.
they they bit your leg and you had to cut it off. You're
Well,
just
one of
sending us to our death.
not all of them are vile people. Probably I think there are were people who are nice. Looking at the Martikovs, I think not all were people are bad.
I don't know. I'll leave it to
you
the
know
party.
what? Yeah. And besides, your ultimatum to do it tonight is too much. And then you're an enemy of Strahd. So basically, and we're an enemy of Strahd. So if we won't gain your trust, it won't have any. We still have the same goal. So I think it won't matter if we get your trust or not. For
Well,
us, we just want your trust to let us stay at this tower for tonight. And if we encounter uh werewolves in the near
well,
future,
actually, now that you
we will.
mention, now that you're not willing to help me tonight, I don't know if I could trust you.
You know, we should just go, I mean, what use are two vampire slayers who can't kill a vampire to us? Do we really need her help, guys?
Yeah, and
Samuel?
Oh, really? You're telling me that?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You're not willing to fight him. You just keep gathering information
Willing.
which you're
Well,
doing nothing
information is
about.
power. If you're telling me that I can't help you, then I won't then.
Information is power. Power is power. Strahd has power and he has power all over this land. You have information and you're not using it. What good are you? And I
Well,
just go into the elevator shaft and I just think ground floor.
okay, so you reach ground floor. Well, your friend has decided. I guess I'm not going to help you then. She smiles at you. So is everybody following?
Yeah, basically kick out
mm,
na niya sa tower kay
mm,
di na siya tabangan. Right. As I'm going down, I tell to the buster, I don't know what you see in her, man.
Buster is like, you don't know her. She's really nice.
She doesn't seem like it. Yeah, just going down the elevator shaft.
Okay. So Ozzy is already in the first floor. And the elevator starts clinking towards the fourth floor.
Yeah, I just go to the carriage.
So what is everybody doing? She's like, I don't know, guys. You brought a vampire here, and I don't know if I can trust you tonight. I can't stay here with a vampire.
I spoke with
He's
Stacy.
like, oh yeah, okay, suits you. Nasty goes down as well.
I spoke with Stacy and she will go up to Esmeralda and will try to grab her leg.
Oh, okay. Make a.
So na siya.
I think she would strike you then. Make a. Wait. I think it's a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
with a fan.
Oh, not bad, not bad. It's gonna be 19 plus 4 lang. Ay, wala. Dili ka kon. 23 for sleight of hand.
Okay, I just rolled an 18 plus 7, so it's a 25.
I
She moves out of the way and she kicks you. Make a what's Maki's?
Armor class. It's sa kanya kwan wisdom and kwan no. Dexterity plus armor.
Yeah.
I got plus 10. It's an 18.
Okay. So it's it's a 15 plus. Pila man ang unarmed? 15 plus 4. 19. She takes 4 damage as she kicks her. Like, what are you doing? I'm tr- I thought we're on the same page, but I guess we're all enemies here. She walks towards the side as Maki does that. I can't hear you.
So she broke engagement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maki will swipe.
Oh
Maki
my
will
god.
attack.
Okay.
Are you gonna attack?
Kindly
attack.
roll initiative at the moment.
Attack. Kaya ni hawa man siya sa imong kuan. Are you gonna attack? Sure. Final. Okay, Maki's attacking.
Initiative, by the
Initiative?
way. Yeah. Is anybody
Okay.
joining the fight? Samuel, are you
Uh,
joining?
I'm just watching.
Initiative ni Maki is 19.
Okay. So she switched Maki first.
Maki first. Are you using fists lang? Okay.
Legs na po.
Just leg. She's sweeping for the leg. Okay, plus ilan ganin mo unarmed strikes? Plus 7. So that's a 23
Oh my God,
to hit.
I didn't expect this. 23 to hits. It hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So yeah. 6 points of damage. Is it Maki's turn? Or is it just the reaction lang na ni Hawa?
It's just the reaction. So yeah, let Maki move for her for her turn.
Grapple na to. Maki will grapple her. What are we trying to do? You just okay. So,
with how many points was it? Was it 7 points?
Damage was 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Ang gusto daw ni Maki is to force her to come. So, but she's not saying that. Point.
6 points of damage. So what is Maki doing right now?
He's trying to grapple her.
Okay, make a grappling is a strength check against my strength check, right?
Then she's just shouting, "Grab her leg!" to the one. You Ozzy walk away.
Anuki, are you fighting as well?
Strength check now or athletics
Okay,
check?
yes.
Okay, make a roll for initiative as well.
Is it a strength check or athletics?
Strength. Against my strength.
18
3.
for strength.
I have a 20 for strength.
Okay.
Okay.
So wala na ako.
Ezmeralda shouts anger. What are you doing? You clearly are the enemy. She moves away, right? Okay. For her action,
Ozzy does not hear the scuffle na. Do I see? Nagshagit lang.
wait, napa ko sa...
Yeah, probably. Why are they going down? I don't think he would go up unless someone is very enough. Or he's very miffed. Magpulosan niya. Much coward. They're more cowardly than Ozzy.
Wait lang. Nabuang ako spells.
And if you feel bad, okay, I'm controlling your character. Is that what you wanna do?
I guess she would like to cast a level 3 lightning bolt on Maki.
Wala yung kwan. Do I hear the scuffle upstairs?
You reach the first floor and then nana ka sa cart, right?
Yeah. After siya mag-cast.
I know, not lightning bolt because it will attack a lot of people. She will cast magic missile. No, she will just... Okay, Maki, please make a DC 14 wisdom save.
Wisdoms.
Okay.
Looking at the wrong version. Okay. 12 plus 4. 16.
Okay. 16. You see her chanting in Vistana, trying to curse Maki. And then, for her second action, she will strike her with her rapier. I rolled a 13 plus 8. Maki takes...
Nag-ano po mo? Initiative.
Maki takes 14 damage. 13 damage. And that's her turn. Tanuki, are you doing something? So at this point, you just see Maki try to grapple her and she shouts, "Take her leg!" And yeah, it's your turn.
I'll try to bind her using my whip.
Using your?
Whip.
Okay.
Whip.
Roll to attack. Roll to hit.
16. And then...
Unfortunately, when you try to whip her, she dodges away. She doesn't get hit from your whip.
Okay, another bonus. Another bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action.
Okay, whip ng gapon.
Okay.
17.
17 hits, but you have to roll
Okay.
strength check against her. Or get damaged by
Strength.
her whip.
Okay. 10 plus 2, 12.
You rolled a 19 on strength plus 2, 21. Pila ang whip damage nimo?
Whip. Whip
1d4?
damage.
I think it's just
1d4.
plus
1d4.
strength.
1d4 plus strength, no?
Yeah.
Plus 2 akong strength.
Okay. Pila? 4 plus 4 mo na roll?
4 ako na roll,
So 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, Maki, it's your turn. Unless anybody else
can
wants
I-
to join the fight. I think the
will
Martikovs
join.
are frightened at the moment. They move
I will
toward
I will
Adrian.
join.
Okay.
I will
roll
join. Pero,
initiative at his turn.
pero, initiative. 15. 15 plus something.
Stunning strike.
So, turn order, Maki, Ezmeralda, Samuel, and Tanuki. So, this is very quick. Tanuki, you go after Ezmeralda. Maki, start of the turn. What is she doing?
She will attack Ezmeralda. Okay, good. Plus 7. It's 26 to hit.
Okay, hits.
Okay. So again with the fist to the temple. Yeah, to the back of the neck. That's gonna be 9 damage. Then she has to make a Constitution save.
18.
18. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So she will do another attack. So that's the second attack. That's gonna be 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that's gonna be 10 damage. And another Constitution save for you.
17.
Okay, so you are stunned.
Stun for 1 minute.
Wait. Stunning strike is a monk. Let me see. Let me just check. Kung sa kadugo eh. It finally worked! Okay, good. Stunning strike is target. Interfere with the flow of ki when you hit. At the end of the target must succeed saving throw or stun until the end of your next turn.
Ila gani ang save ni Maki?
Ang nadri kay 18.
Asa hoy.
Or basin dili ni iyahang kuan. Masaan pag na-compute sa saving throw?
Nag-wonder ko because she's still level 5? Level 6.
Level 6.
Spell casting of monks, I think, is intelligence or wisdom.
Intelligent? Wisdom. Okay.
8 plus wisdom. Kailangan yung wisdom?
8 plus wisdom is 12. Then plus
No.
proficiency, no?
No, 8 plus 4. 4 yung wisdom plus 4.
Or so 12
So 12.
plus proficiency na 3 ay 15 di. Ano 18 ang
Oo.
nadri?
Taas
No,
tayo.
dili ni kay ko. Dili kay Maki din ano. Yeah, 15 din. So, wala din. Pwede i-change ba?
So is it my turn?
Maki will spend another key point for
Flurry of blows. Patient defense.
and she says, well, Ozzy was right. You are a coward. As he spells and all.
Okay. At this point, she will take a swig of potion. And she curses Maki again. Make a wisdom save for Maki.
Natural 20.
Okay. So it saves.
Yeah.
I know it's after a long rest. Sorry, so once already siya curse. What does she do?
Like, you know. Are the windows big?
She will attack Tanuki with her silvered short sword on one hand. Not 20.
Disadvantage. Can I make a reaction as a disadvantage to Kwan? Because of my protection na Kwan.
Wala pa ka sa initiative. I have pa ka musulod after this.
Okay.
Tanuki, are you doing anything? So she rolls a d6 plus 4, 5, 9, 18 damage to Tanuki. Slashing. And then for her other attack, she uses her rapier on Tanuki again. I rolled a 15 plus 8, 23 to hit. 1d8 plus 5. Tanuki takes 12 damage. And she says, I told you I'm not the enemy. Fight me and you will die. That's her turn. Samuel, it's your turn.
Then I say, with a very tired-looking face, bored face, I'll just say, nobody's dying tonight. And then
I
I will-
came from Ravenloft. How dare you? I'm so tired right now. I'm just going home from work and you attack me.
who's currently more damaged right now? Is it Tanuki or
Tanuki. Pilang life ni Tanuki? I think it's probably... Yeah, Tanuki, obviously. Not 20 man. Probably it's halved. His life is halved.
I'll just cast a Shield of Faith in Tanuki as my bonus action. So currently there's a very huge looking magical aura covering Tanuki. So he will have a +2 bonus EC.
This is a
And then-
concentration spell, ha? So it's your bonus
Mhm.
action, no? Okay.
And I think I still have siguro mga 3 hit points na melee of hands. I'm gonna walk towards where
Here?
is Ezmeralda strangled with Maki?
He's what?
She's strangled. She's being held by Maki, right? Ezmeralda.
No.
Oh, no. Anyway, I'll just sort of poke Ezmeralda, just touch anywhere that's near her, just her shoulders or anywhere. Then I say, see, we're not enemies, and the remaining lay on hands around mga 5 hit points. We're not enemies, and I'm gonna heal her 5 hit points. And then and as my last, I'm gonna say, I think this fight should stop. Then that's the end of my action.
What's Nasty? Where's Nasty?
Oh my god, I and Nasty went down with you. Because
Okay.
Nasty went down with you. Probably Ozzy is wondering where the team is. They're not going down yet. You want to join? I'm going
Yeah, I
to
guess
give
I
you
will.
turns
Like,
before you
it's
come
taking
back.
them so long. We've been kicked out of the tower and they're still not coming. So yeah, I'll make my way to the center platform and think of level 4.
So probably Ozzy will be here in 2 turns because this is just 6 seconds per turn, ha? So it takes you a while before you come back. And then whose turn is it? I think it's Tanuki's turn. Tanuki, are you there? This took a very crazy turn. So you gave healing to Ezmeralda, right?
Yeah, 5 hit points.
Okay. Do you need to roll to hit her? She's unwilling, Manggod, to be touched. She might think that you are casting a damage
Pwede.
on her.
Pwede.
I think you need to roll to hit her, to at least hold her. She might think
Just
that
bird.
it's magical attack or something.
Okay. 18 plus something.
Okay. Yeah, it hits. She
Yeah,
is
but
confused. Esmeralda is confused. Like, what are you trying to prove? What's happening? I don't understand. Tanuki will probably do his move later. I think he's got a patient. So, Maki, it's your turn. What's Maki doing? So Maki sees Tanuki heal Esmeralda for Samuel heal Esmeralda with his main hand.
Traitor. Maki will shout at Samuel, why the fuck did you do that? Samuel, continue to attack.
He's being him. You do
So
you.
just walk away. Yeah, Maki will just bonus action disengage and just gonna jump down the elevator shaft. No.
It's on it.
Huh?
It's on your level at the moment.
I didn't do it. Then Mug. So yeah. So Maki's just gonna shout that and just walk away.
He will
Like,
disengage.
yeah, like. And she just shouts at Ezmeralda, "You better watch your back, bitch."
Okay. She says that, and she's like, "I hate you. You are. You
wanna go
have
through
too
the
much pride
window?
in you."
Okay, naman kay slow fall. You want to take damage from. Yeah, so she's gonna wait for the elevator and she's gonna
She's going to do that.
gonna go away.
She's gonna just do a fuck you finger, and slowly the elevator goes
Yeah.
down. Okay.
So
Ezmeralda.
let's go, Tanuki.
Tanuki. I'm just going to call the shots. I'm going to roll if Tanuki sees Samuel heal her. Tanuki will stand down, seeing Maki not do anything. And I will probably declare this as end of the battle because Ezmeralda is not willing to hurt you anymore since you didn't hurt her. So she just says, "You know what? I do not understand what's happening right now. And why take my leg? I don't understand." She faces you, Samuel, and tells you that I do not understand your companions. I'm trying to trust you, and you do that behind my back. I mean, in front of me, in front of my leg. You do that. I don't understand.
Well, this is just a childish misunderstandings from what I've observed once you started fighting. And you're kind of being illogical too. Like you have very high standards, and yeah, I get that you don't trust us immediately. You just
I
met
don't trust
us, and
you yet. That's it. I live in this tower and you're just invading. I came home, I came back here and find people in my place, lounging on my bed, looking at my investigations. How do I trust that? I don't understand. And now you're trying to steal my leg? Make me understand. I don't know. That's why I asked for that favor just to check if you really are trustworthy, but I guess not.
well,
That's
your favor is kind of how do I say this? Um, Too much for us to handle right now because we have a lot of on our plates, and you've just given us tonight as the deadline. Um, I think if we can get your trust now, hopefully in the near future we can, because regardless if you won't trust, if we can't go to that den of werewolves tonight, maybe in our travels we'll be able to meet and get that information, and we'll give it to you. But for now, we
tell
can't
you
give you
what.
that. Can't
I'm
we
a
just
nice
meet
person.
halfway?
I'm a nice person. I will just get all my research. She starts to pack her wall. She starts to remove the paintings and everything that she's worked on the wall. And I will just leave. You can stay here. This is not my tower. I'm just claiming this as my current headquarters, and I don't even know if I find my father. I will leave
Uh,
now.
where, where will you go?
I'm going to Crest. If you
You
want to
know
see
that
me there, then go. See me
You
there?
know, you know that Buster has been waiting for you, right? He misses you. Maybe he wants you to stay for the night.
I pity the creature. I mean, I like his company, but what he's asking, a relationship between a bust and a human, is impossible. He's clearly just love struck, and I do know he's just an enchanted object. Anyway, I'm leaving. Esmeralda storms out of the place, carrying her investigation, and she tells you, just stay here then. She
Look,
leaves.
last word. Again, if we meet again, hopefully we're on better terms, and we're not putting off that favor of yours. We just can't do it tonight.
Well, I'm waiting for that trust. I've been waiting for that trust. I do hope you are really kind people. I do know that we have the same goal. But for now, I leave you.
Yeah, well, that's just fair. And I hope that, yeah, you will be safe in your travels.
Please
Goodbye.
tell your companion not to get a leg from a person who is disabled because
I
it's a
know.
very sore spot. Losing a leg is a big deal for me. I hope she understands that. And she goes away. She goes down. She says that she's going to Crest.
Okay.
So everyone's going down, so mag-meet si Ozzy, si Hela,
Yeah, probably
si
you meet
Edmund.
Esmeralda. You meet Maki first going down. I don't know what Maki did as she stormed out of the battle.
Ozzy said, "What took you guys so long? We were just kicked out of the tower." Saying
No,
Unima.
Esmeralda. Yeah, Maki says something.
Saying Unimaki. Could have gotten her leg. Yeah, Maki says I could have gotten her leg. So Ozzy's more confused. And yeah, I guess Maki's going back to the cart.
Probably you
Maki's
were
going back
left
to the cart.
upstairs, like dumbstruck what happened. And then now you see Esmeralda going down and she says, I'm leaving. Stay here. I don't need the tower. This is not mine. You have children with you. She leaves.
What made you change your mind?
I saw the Martikovs. They look frightened.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Kresk. See you there. She
I wish
rides
you
off.
luck.
She rides off to the darkness.
And I go up. And yeah.
Okay. Ozzy goes up, and you notice that her conspiracy wall is gone, but you were able to see it and took notes before she came, so I think it doesn't matter anymore.
So I just asked them, what are you guys doing? Aren't we going away?
I tell Jose that, we can stay. Esmeralda left because she doesn't trust us, and she said that she doesn't own this tower, and she has no hold on this tower, and yeah, that's it. We can stay here.
Adrian Martikov was like, well, actually, I know Van Richten. She's like Van Richten a bit. She's got pride on herself. She wouldn't admit it. And I do know probably she's a nice person. She's just I guess you got off with the wrong foot.
I say,
Pun intended, wrong foot. Anyway.
What happened here?
What do you mean what
I-
happened? Yeah, you didn't see the scuffle. Your friend, the boyish woman, she tried to get Esmeralda's leg for some reason. And I think Esmeralda was quite shocked with the matter and she attacked. She kicked your friend and battle ensued, I guess. Esmeralda tried to curse her. Thank God the curse didn't happen because Vistani's got a lasting curse with them. Had your friend succumbed to that curse, had she might have had disadvantage on a specific disadvantage on a specific damage on my choosing for the rest of her life.
And Ozzy just starts laughing. Oh my god, that's so mucky. That's what she meant by I could have gotten her leg. Yeah.
Yes. Well, your friend has got a very weird sense of humor. Thank God it didn't turn bloody. But I see your friend hurting there. He looks at Tanuki. Tanuki looks at me. Like, Tanuki, how hurt are you? My patient. Yeah, there's a patient. Tanuki says, very hurt.
I will cast healing word and heal him a little. So I just say there. And
Okay.
that's 1. 1 plus 5, 6. I hear him for 6 and 8 at once.
Okay.
And so what's the plan here? Do we just set up camp? She did say we can use the tower, but I don't really want to stay here. I think Adrian and the kids should stay here for the night. That tomorrow morning we set out for Wizard of the Wine of the Wizard.
Okay, so we will stay here for tonight.
Yeah.
Then I will come with you tomorrow in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your children will be safe.
He tells the kids to make sure that you turn into ravens if anybody comes here, okay? But for tonight, your kuya will stay with you. Okay, so that happens. Does everybody go to the carriage for tonight?
I will go to the carriage. Do you guys want to stay here?
Yeah, I'll go to the carriage, but before I go, I stop by Buster and tell him that I'm sorry that Esmeralda left again.
I also tell him, dude, you can do way better than Ezmeralda.
Buster was like, what did you do? What did you do?
Nothing. She's
was
just
a
being
catch.
herself. She'll be back. Don't worry.
I hope so. I
By the
hope
meantime,
it wouldn't take a year to find her. But my
By the
offer to
meantime-
you stands. If you could bring me a bouquet of flowers, some wine, and a book about poetry, I might show you the secrets of this tower.
do we still have time? What time is it?
It's around nighttime already because, as what I've said, Esmeralda run off in the darkness. So it's around 7-ish, 8-ish at the moment. It's just after sunset, after dusk.
Maybe we should just
I'll try
rest.
to wake up early, then try to find some flowers outside. And for tonight, I'll try to. Are there any books lying around about poetry? I will try to look for some books about poetry, and because I feel bad for Buster Esmeralda leaving, I'll try to help him.
As far as I know, all the books that's here inside this tower is already laying down on Buster's floor. So you might not find any new poetry books here that he hasn't read. You might have in your inventory. I don't know if somebody keeps a book of poetry with you.
I'll just tell Buster I will try to arrange his request as much as I could. And if I don't, I'm not doing this to know the secrets of this tower. I'm just doing this because I feel guilty about Esmeralda leaving.
make a charisma check. Just a persuasion check, please. Is Ozzy helping? What does Ozzy tell Buster, by the way?
I say, yeah, you're a good friend of ours, but like I'm just lying. I just want the secrets of the tower.
So you're helping somehow?
Yeah.
I'll make a deception check while Samuel makes a persuasion check.
It's
So
a 20
this
for
is.
deception. 30-20.
So I have charisma 25. 25.
And Ozzy?
20 flat.
Nah,
30-20.
flat 20. Okay, tell you what. Just give me 2 out of the 3.
So I
Just
think we can find wine and flowers.
Ilang oras ang book?
I'll go outside right now and find some flowers
It doesn't
outside.
It doesn't have to be a book about poetry, by the way, just a book. Actually, I'm just so bored. I need something to read. I've been staying
Am I
here
done
for...
with the Perez book?
Hmm?
Am I done with the Perez book?
Yeah, you're done with the Burgess book.
Yeah, do you want to know the history of the town Perez? Or do you already know that?
Perez. I've heard of stories about that place. Show me.
I give him the book on the history of Perez, so it's a very good read.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also, how far the book from him? Like, is it in his like pedestal or something?
It's just laying. Most books are just laying on the floor, open, like mostly open pages, because he can't just flip it.
Can he move his mouth?
Yeah, he does. He can move his
How
mouth.
about
Except
little
he can't move his hands. He can't move his hands, just his mouth. So that's why books are just laying down, asking you to turn pages earlier.
Like, can I like fashion a stick? Para like he flips the pages with his one right, and with his mouth na lang.
What are you going to use? Do you have anything with you that can make
Maybe
that? Or
Maybe a twig outside or like a stick na a little sturdy.
I think Tanuki would like to help you. Make a survival check with advantage.
No need, natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you find a perfect stick for his mouth.
Yeah. And I say, you know what? You can change the page like this. And I show him how to do it. So you won't have to wait for anyone else.
Ah, very interesting. But the problem is I can't talk if I do that. Let me think. I'll just put the stick at the side of my mouth and I'll try to do it.
Yeah, I do that. I prop it there and try flipping the page on your own.
Okay. He is amused. What are you doing?
Friends.
Yeah, I think you are very trustworthy. You are worthy of whatever I'm keeping. Let me think. Should I tell you my secret?
You know what? Maybe next time we come back, you can tell us.
Hell, I will tell you now. I don't want to keep information from my friends. You know what? The suit of armor on the 4th floor. Just say, let me check. Just tell the armor. Just tell. Sorry, wait. I'm looking for the secret word. Just say Ravenovia on the suit of armor above, and I will tell you that my master, Exethanter, was a great wizard. They say he's one of the wizards who fought Strahd before, but he failed. And now he's looking for a way to strengthen himself. That's why he was going to the Amber Temple. You know the Amber Temple, that temple that is guarded by stone giants inside? He said that he's heading there. And since then, after a few centuries, I haven't seen him. And check out the boxes upstairs. You might be amazed. You haven't seen any of his prized possessions yet.
You said it's been centuries since.
Probably 150 years. I don't know. I don't keep track. I'm a statue.
Do you think he's still alive?
Well, he's a very smart sorcerer. He might be still alive. Probably you could find something in that safe of his to prove that he's okay. I mean, to show him.
Nice saves at 4th floor.
Just tell Ravenovia on the suit of armor.
Okay, thank you very much, friend. You know what? We're gonna bring you the flowers and a wine, and we'll drink it ourselves. Just us four.
I'd
Would you like
rather
that?
drink it with Ezmeralda, but I would like the wine and the flowers. I can't give flowers to you. I'm not attracted to orcs and dragonborns. But I do appreciate it if you bring it to me.
And I just pat him in the back and say, "Dude, you really deserve better than that."
I can't
And-
feel that, but thank you.
I guess we go to the 4th floor. Do we?
So you go to the 4th floor.
I say, who wants to do the honors? Samuel, Tanuki?
I think
Tanuki.
Tanuki's busy at the moment. Tanuki, are you there? He's busy with patients, so he said he will just listen in.
I guess you guys can do it. I'm just here. Just want to see what's there.
You're going to go away. You're going to go
Yeah.
far away from the suit of armor.
Just in case it's a trap.
Who's going to do it? So, currently, Samuel and Tanuki's in front of the suit of armor. Samuel, would you like to say the magic word?
Yes.
Wait lang, my internet connection is unstable. So, do you remember the magic word? Ozzy, did you take note of the magic word?
Yes, Robinovia. I shouted across the room.
So Ozzy shouts Ravanovia in front of the armor, and the suit of armor suddenly springs to life. It steps to one side. I think, yeah. So it steps to the side towards the window. And at the back, you see a brick starts to open magically, like the bricks towards Diagon Alley. And you see a big trunk inside.
I will ask Tanuki to make checks if there's any traps.
Tanuki will check for traps. No, he doesn't sense any traps.
Okay, maybe this is safe then. Then I'll try to look over the
Okay,
trunks.
so you get the. Are you going to get the chest?
Yes.
It appears unlocked. And as you open, you're going to open?
Yes.
Wait lang. So as you open, you find a sextant. A sextant and a looking glass. It's written on it is property of Exethanter.
Mm. And looking glass.
And then you also find a box. A box inside the compartment. A small square box.
Can we open it?
Are you going to hold it? So it's handheld. It looks like a gift box. That's square.
I'll try to probe if we can open it. Or it's just a box.
It's a box. And then as you open it, you see a head of a man inside that box. And then the eyes of the man opens and says, "Hello, my name is Jan. Nice to meet you." And
Jan?
that's where we're going to end our session. Yes, Jan.
Okay. So creepy.
Okay, so that's
There's
the
a lot
end.
of fun.
So, wala na itabo akong mga plans today.
Like what?
A lot, but I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, I hope we get to do it in the future.
Next one kay in person na. Next session.
So I think you're going to Wizard of Wines next session. And yeah, okay na mo?
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Good game,
Sorry
okay.
kayo for the battle. I didn't expect that. I had to look up Ezmeralda de Avenir's stat block because I didn't expect her to battle this session. And yeah,
Taas
before
yung
we
level,
end,
no?
huh?
Taas yung level,
She's
no?
let me check. She's a challenge 8 character. So challenge 8, level 8. Level 8.
Kaya
But
na
I
to.
have a feeling hapit ninyo masya ano. I mean, wala pa man nag-half yung life, but it looks like you're capable if all of you fought her.
Nasty.
Yeah.
So this session was very shocking interrelationship wise because I was worried na mag-disband na mo kalit because of Nasty. And yeah.
Daisy Kwan. Usog kayo mag-derail. Si Maki.
Tamok lagi kay si Maki. Lisod kay mag-DM ko na si Stacy yatay. Grabe ka derail the story. But it's okay. Yeah, this is nice in a D&D session. Kanang unexpected thing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining, guys. Magbabay sa ko sa audience. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you watch this. And if you're not watching, please watch my other videos. Mo lang. And thank you for, I think, most artworks are by James RPG Art. And actually, this content is from Lunch Break Hero. So it's not from Curse of Strahd official. But this is a suggested module to improve the tower. So, mawala. Bye-bye! Bye-bye na ko. Pero, mag-story pa ta.
Dapat na si Stacy sa pato.
Yeah! Congrats! Yay! So, ano na siya? Official?
Pwede kasi Ali na pag kuha niya sa pag yung daw si Stacy Pato yung catch up kayo
Squirt?
She is celebrating with her menstrual cramp.